Welcome back.
You know, social media has a lot of pros and cons. It's great for families, it's great for friends, but the problem is anybody can use it.
And today we're going to be looking at some dumb posts that people have made on social media. But before we get started, I have something to share.
Ooh.
Just to prove that everyone has gaps in their knowledge. Thank you to the person who posted this. That says, I'm 37 years old and just today realized that it's called Bird of Paradise because it looks like the left picture and not the right. The picture on the left is a beautiful bird landing to take nectar from a flower or something.
Which is correct.
Not the derpy, fantastic looking bird with the crest like this.
Yeah, you thought all of these pretty feathers on the top, that was just like a little hair, little bird top knot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. That's exactly what I pictured.
It's beautiful.
And it is not that. Anyway, to the internet! And don't forget to subscribe. Plain water doesn't hydrate us. Never has and never will. People will fight this information like I fought it when I first heard it. And not until trying it out for myself did I learn. Drinking plain water will never hydrate you. So drinking 4 liters a day is just 4 times the amount of still no hydrating your body. Don't throw medical crap or science at me, please. Test it for yourself. Eat your hydration. Don't think you get it from water. People may call this crappy wook advice. Again, I thought it was crazy until I tested it and realized it is the truth. Ice cream is more hydrating to your body than drinking a glass of plain water. Okay, have fun!
Ice cream is more hydrating. The brain synapses are firing here trying to make any kind of clarity from this jumbled mess of words.
No.
That's what I'm getting out of this. Just no.
Drink your water.
Don't eat ice cream to hydrate.
Ice cream is not the answer. Ice cream is good.
That's that wook advice.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't. He did say, please don't throw science at him, so.
Well, this person is clearly a wizard. They didn't throw much science at us, did they?
No, they didn't.
Ice cream. Wow, just get you all gummed up in the throat.
Always wear a life vest just in case.
Oh, no.
Where?
Not even the right wear.
No.
Unless they're asking, like, always wear a life vest just in case, and they're like, where?
No.
No.
I think they meant to say...
Where?
Both people are wrong.
They are. No, that is true. Sunscreen, as we know it, is less than 50 years old. What did people do before that? They spent more time outdoors and gradually built their defenses, and skin cancers were a fraction of today's numbers. That's not how skin works.
Skin cancer diagnoses were probably a fraction of today's numbers, but I'm pretty certain that people just absolutely fried being outside.
There's a lot wrong with this post, I feel like.
So science has made it so that we have protection from the sun now. What did they do before that? They got really badly sunburned, and...
All of the people in the 70s that didn't use sunscreen, that got really badly sunburned, are now just finding out they have skin cancer 50 years later. Wear sunscreen, kids.
Could we just add a gallery with all the presidents? Would that still match you, OP? Every president ever? I mean, that would be hundreds of people, and I don't know them all, but most likely yes. Wait. You think we had hundreds of presidents?
Hundreds of people. Okay.
How?
Okay, so their history's a little off.
Yeah, we're only in the 40s right now in the United States.
Yeah, if by hundreds they mean less than 50s, then sure, that's correct. But I don't think that that's what they meant by that.
Hundreds. Like several hundreds is what they're saying.
Everybody who can't swim is panicking in the comments. Pool swimming and ocean swimming are not the same thing. The waves alone would tire out any strong swimmer. It's easier to swim in the ocean, bud. Is this a joke? You're telling me a pool with no current, no waves, and maybe 5 feet deep is harder to swim in than the ocean? No, it absolutely isn't. More buoyant in salt water.
Okay, more buoyant. Sure. There are very specific safety measures you have to take when you're at the beach to avoid getting dragged out into the ocean.
As a Florida boy, I spend a lot of time in the ocean or near the ocean, and there's a number of things I can list off for you of why the ocean is a bad idea. You have the undertows, the rip currents, sharks, stingrays, octopus, sharp shells. The beach, fine. The ocean, that'll kill you. The pool, nice day out in the sun.
As summer approaches, let's normalize not wearing sunglasses and slathering our skin in sunscreen. That is the way to avoid skin cancer. Not correct. Curious mind over here, why not sunglasses? I know the sunscreen, but I've never heard sunglasses. Educate me, please. Oh gosh, they're like-minded people.
Two wrong sides of the coin just met each other.
Yes, of course. So sunglasses trick your brain into thinking it's dark, so it doesn't send out the signals to your body for it to begin the tanning process.
That's not what they do.
Which is the body's natural defense to protect our skin.
I'm gonna need some scientific backup on this one. Any scientists watching this, could you leave in the comments below how accurate the, the body's tanning process is?
Well, that is because your eyes think it's too dark, therefore your body doesn't begin the tanning process.
Right.
It has nothing to do with the skin's reaction to the sun at all. It only has to do with your eyes, says this person.
Yeah, ultraviolet rays, radiation, sun, burning of your skin, that's not a real thing. It's just that your body's natural tanning defenses just didn't kick in.
Man, I thought my eyes were just sensitive to sunlight, and I needed sunglasses to be able to see when I go outside. But I have just been inhibiting my skin from being able to respond to sunlight for my entire life by wearing sunglasses.
Your tanning factor hasn't kicked in. I bet this original person that wrote this just looks like an old piece of chewed leather. I bought these gloves because I'm doing a task. But once I got home, I noticed they were all left-handed only. The big L. Even worse, I'm right-handed, so doubly useless. I don't understand why they'd sell them like that. They should really sell them in pairs. They should. Oh, wait. An update. Turns out you can flip a glove inside out and use it as a righty in a pinch. I wish I'd known that yesterday. I ended up using Ziploc bags as gloves. I like that they thought the big L was left only.
Is it...
Large.
No, I know that. I just meant, is it really... you don't realize that your...
No.
They're the...
No.
You put the one and then you just flip it around and you put the other one on.
Which they still didn't figure out. They turned it inside out.
Right. It makes no sense.
That's the way to get your pair of gloves. Not just turn it around and put your thumb on the other side.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
I mean, I guess that they've been lucky that they've only ever bought the L gloves, because if they bought the M or the S, they'd be really confused.
Right. What would they do then?
They don't have a right or a left.
This box contains nothing that fits my hands.
Oh. Turns out you can't dry plates in dryer.
Well, no, you can't.
Go ahead and give your thoughts on this. I'll wait.
I would just like to know, why did we think this was a good idea to try to begin with? Because we know that if you were to drop a plate, it would most likely break. So, tumbling it. I don't get it. I don't get...
It's not great, is it?
It's not.
It turns out that you cannot, in fact, dry plates in a dryer.
Well, now we know that. So...
Yes, we do. They did the work so that you don't have to. Elephants are harmless. Look at the cute elephant. Elephants, of course, known for their long legs, long necks, long black tongues. Yeah, the elephants.
Right. Wow. I love the response that says, "Are you the elephant?"
Yeah, because I don't
I don't really see elephants in these photos.
No, unless that was just a completely disconnected thought. Like, look at me and all of these giraffes. Oh, by the way, elephants are harmless. Okay.
I just realized Atlanta is spelled the same forward and backwards. No, it isn't.
Atlanta.
Yeah, maybe they do need to reopen the schools.
There are some cool words that are spelled backwards and forwards, like radar.
And taco cat.
Atlanta is not one of those.
It isn't. Owning a camera doesn't make you a paragraph.
Were they going for photograph?
No, they were going for photographer.
They're a decent way away from photographer. I could have even seen photograph, paragraph, photograph, but photographer, they've missed the mark on that one completely.
I mean, in a professional sense, like I own a camera, but I am not a photographer.
Nor are you a paragraph. And they put the emojis at the end with supreme confidence on that one. Wait a second.
Well, how long would the pregnancy take if she had twins? 9 + 9 = 19 months.
It doesn't.
Not correct.
I mean, regardless, that's not how pregnancy works. But 9 + 9 still doesn't equal 19 months. Again, with the confident emoji, like people love using these smiley faces as just like their exclamation punch, like, haha, I'm right, you're wrong.
19 months.
Oh, come on. Somebody born in 2020 will see the year 3000 when they're 80. That's wild.
Nope. No, they won't. I mean, they'll definitely see the year 2100.
The year 3000 when they're 80.
I think we need to brush up on our math a little bit. This just sounds... I'm sure this is on Twitter, and I'm sure they were just like, hey, I have this random thought. I'm just going to type it out real quick. And didn't even think about it. You know what? I want to try to find this post, and I want to see what the comments are on this post, because I am sure Twitter ripped them to shreds in their responses, because
Twitter is not the most forgiving.
It isn't.
But be sure to follow us on Twitter.
Do we have a Twitter?
We do have a Twitter.
We shouldn't have a Twitter.
Well, we shouldn't, but we do. Would you accept $500? No, sorry. Current offer on the table is $675. Table? I'm interested in the washer and dryer.
Okay, now I have a question, because I've never used Facebook Marketplace before.
Okay.
Isn't the message that you send about asking if it's available connected to the post of said object?
Yep, you're making an offer on that object.
Right, so this is specifically for the washer and dryer?
The person clicked on the washer and dryer and made their offer on the washer and dryer.
But the table is $675.
No, you've missed the point of this one. Hang on, I'm gonna reel you back in here. They're using the figure of speech. No, sorry, current offer on the table is $675. Like, that's money on the table right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
Oh, current offer on the table. Oh, so someone has offered them $675 already.
That's the current offer on the table.
I swear I have common sense and logic. I swear I do.
Upon further review, I can see where it can be a little confusing. But going back to like what you said, this was clearly an offer made on the washer and dryer, so the person knew what they were bidding on. I just don't think that might have been the best choice of phrase to use.
Alright guys, those were some dumb posts that people put on social media.
But you know who doesn't put dumb things on social media? We don't. So come follow us on Instagram and TikTok at JKMackTV.
Oh, and leave us a comment. You know, because it would be cool.